So just know we're real, we're raw, and I don't mind taking a weekend to bring in a few of you people mountain bike riding. Women, men, it doesn't matter. But this is a great place. The South is a great place to ride. I'm in the shade. It's lush. Believe me, I grew up in Colorado. I've been mountain biking all over the globe, really, for 20-something years. There's a reason I live down in the South, and mountain biking is my passion. Let me share it with you. Let me do it in an affordable way, and let's see how this thing rolls. Bart from Bicycle Rider YouTube, and I am riding my bike at Tanner Hill State Park. That's around Birmingham, Alabama, basically, for people that don't know this area. And we're in the middle of a heat wave. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I wanted to show people that I'm riding in full shade. This is really nice. So people that are in the high deserts of Colorado or Utah, and there's no trees, and it's baking hot, and you got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to ride, just know there's other options. My bicycle shop, Biloxi Bicycle Works, is down by Biloxi, Mississippi. So I'm a few hours away from home. But what I want to do is start doing some more experiential mountain bike trips where we can take people tours up around this area. Small group tours, not looking to make a bunch of money off it, just cover the cost of gas and food and lodging, and just offer people the opportunity to come down and ride some of our southern trails. It is awesome down here. The top of the ridge, I was at 600 and say basically 650 feet. So the elevation is not going to kill you if you're a little bit out of shape or you haven't trained for Colorado or some of the more known places for mountain biking. Also, the trail is fairly friendly. So I know a lot of people that go out to those areas, and believe me, I'm from Colorado, so I love Colorado. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but you have to be prepared. I'm riding basically in a race kit with a regular helmet. A lot of times when you're riding out there, you've got to be full pads and full face protection to feel safe. Not that you can't have an accident here, but these trails are definitely more friendly, and it's fun. You know, when you're spending the money to travel and go ride your mountain bike, let's say you took a tour with Biloxi Bicycle Works, we brought you here. You want to have fun. You don't want to be in situations that are way above your head. You want to be able to push your personal limits and go enjoy some other things. You don't want to end up in a doctor's room or a hospital on vacation. These trails are really nice, it's lush and green, and it's shady. So this is the kind of trip I'd like to offer people that are interested in maybe going someplace out of the box to ride mountain bikes, like Tanner Hill State Park. We're getting to know this area pretty good. I know where to stay, right here in the state park. We can offer campfire cookery, which is nice, rather than some kind of catered meal. We'll cook up some steaks, potato under the stars for you. My girlfriend Misha, she's a modern day hippie, a vegan, and also an awesome chef. So if you do want some non-meat options, some vegan options, some healthy options, Misha would love to throw that kind of stuff out. I mean, I've been meatless pretty much just most of this vacation because that's when she packed the food cooler. So last night I ate a bunch of vegetables and drank water and tea. So just know the menu could be as varied as you like it. Come out to the South, ride mountain bikes, stay comfortable, don't spend a fortune doing it, and join us from Biloxi Bicycle Works. We formally haven't, we do a lot of this stuff for fun, but we'd like to start upping the game and show people you can take a affordable mountain bike vacation, have a blast, actually probably get more riding in than if you were to go to some of the exotic destinations to grow mountain bike riding, just because the altitude here is a little bit friendlier. You don't have to worry about altitude sickness. You still get a lot of climbing. So I had a 18% grade this morning at 18% grade, and I was able to get to the top of this mountain within 20 minutes. So you don't have those hour and a half long climbs that are killing you and you're worn out by the time you get to the fun sections of the trail. Mountain biking in the South has a lot of advantages, and I'd like to show people just how good it is, how friendly it is, and we can do it on the budget too. Of course, we can go high end as you want. So a lot of guys have saved up a lot of money to go mountain biking, and if you want to spend it, we can do that too. But just know, came down with a tree here. Let me get in front of the camera for a second. All right, so just know we're real, we're raw, and I don't mind taking a weekend to bring in a few of you people mountain bike riding. Women, men, it doesn't matter. But this is a great place. The South is a great place to ride. I'm in the shade. It's lush. Believe me, I grew up in Colorado. I've been mountain biking all over the globe, really, for 20-something years. There's a reason I live down in the South, and mountain biking is my passion. Let me share it with you. Let me do it in an affordable way, and let's see how this thing rolls. We're just on the cusp of making this thing happen. So if you're interested in doing a mountain bike trip, you can fly into Gulfport, Mississippi. Heck, you could probably fly into Birmingham and I can meet you here. I do have a custom trailer that can hold 8 to 10 bikes with a lockbox on it, so we can throw gear and stuff in there. I'll get the logistics figured out. Be awesome if you could bring your own bikes, because I don't have a huge rental fleet. But if this thing takes off, I'll buy a rental fleet. So if you're interested in coming to a really cool place to ride mountain bikes that's lush and green, inexpensive, and won't wear your butt out every time you ride. It also won't freak your brain out. Like I said, I know a lot of people that go out to Colorado, they have these dreams of riding down, like last year I went to Boulder, Colorado. Rode down Apex and White Mountain. Both were awesome rides, but it's treacherous, even with my experience. As you're going down those rocks, and I see most people walking, a lot of people walking, unless you're a local or a really good cyclist. People are walking, so you go on vacation, you spend all this money, you end up walking up and down these dang rocks, and there's no trees. I love Colorado, believe me. But there's definitely something to mountain biking in the South. I'd love to show you guys. I'm easy to reach, either at Biloxi Bicycle Works. GovVelo is our online platform, so GovVelo is us as well. Yeah, I look a little bit goofy right now, but at the end of 5 days out camping, I'm out of clothes. So I've got a race kit and a big Camelback. I don't mind being goofy in front of you guys. I don't mind being real, and that's what we are. If you want to take a tour with us, let me know. We're open for suggestions, and I'd love to show some people this stuff and do it on a budget. Life is getting expensive. It's cool if you already have a bike, you already have the gear. You don't need much. You don't need all the protective gear out here. You can see what I'm riding in. It can be affordable, and it's really just getting that local knowledge. Like you show up to an area like this, you want to do it yourself. I totally understand. You spend the first day trying to get your bearings, trying to figure out what cabin to stay in, what campsite to pick in, where to get food. You end up running into town. Let me do all that little stuff for you. All you got to do is show up, ride with us, and pay us a little bit of money to cover expenses. We'll go from there. Bart with Bicycle Rider YouTube. Come ride bikes with me. It won't cost you much. We'll work it out.